Hello, all. I want you all to know something. My name has never been Stephen James Dyson, Austin Lee Meredith, Zachary Hubbard, Zachary James Carr, Zachary Osman, any of these wackos who like to steal. Mikin, Rahayu, Katerina, all these wackadoodles that actually think they have involvement with my business and they just don't. Sorry, mate. I'm not a fucking AI or a robot or any of these morons who conduct operations to falsely steal credit of things that I do, right? Now, this was an article that was released 3 days ago, man. Three. One, two, three, right? 4 days ago, I set up a deal between Hong Kong and Singapore. 4 days ago, I had received letters from the Lord Mayor's office that's in London, has nothing to do with the royal family, the City of London, as in the corporation, renewing my HSBC contracts for shadow banking in this area. I've been working diligently and very hard to improve everything, right, mate? I've been busting my butt the entire time to get this fixed. And the thing is I needed to set up Hong Kong, which is HSBC Asia's headquarters, with my new Singapore, which is my Asian Switzerland pipeline, because it's going to be feeding back into the global financial system, and the repairs for this was vital for the region. So 4 days ago, I made a deal with the Chinese, right? And my deal was set, signed, and delivered in real life. I paid wholeheartedly for it. I set everything up. I stipulated on my deal for them to come see me at my offices in Singapore the very next day. We would sign paperwork and get this deal set in stone so it exists in the real world. The very next day, they came to my offices in Singapore. We signed this deal. I've been developing business for the Third Kingdom for quite a while. The Third Kingdom being ASEAN, Southeast Asia, right? The Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, right? All those areas, right? Indonesia, Southeast Asia, all the islands around in that area. It's basically called the Third Kingdom, right? And developing and building upon my investments in Singapore has been one of my main goals for that region. That's how I opened up literally everything as far as it goes for opening the trade routes with India, because the reason India was blocked off for so long for us to not have that brand new nice trade deal that we just did with the White House was because of the problems that we had going on in Southeast Asia. But Southeast Asia has been brought up to terms. My contracts have been completely renewed. Switzerland's happy. I'm happy. The Lord Mayor's office in London is happy. My HSBC contracts are happy. And it's not as a direct involvement with the economies, but it's more as a shadow banking organization to oversee these areas, right? And it's been very important because Hong Kong has been needing a miracle for quite a long time. And I've been working very hard and very diligently to repair what's going on with this organization, right? So as you can see, I had all my people come together. See? We all sat down. These are my employees, by the way, and they're good people. We do good business. We don't do corrupt business if you're asking about stuff we do in the region. All right? And this was done intentionally, right? This is a deal that I had set in stone, right? And what this does is finally and wholeheartedly repair literally that whole region, right? Now, the goal for this region, now that all the banking contracts and the deals have all been set, is to increase manufacturing, increase corporation presence. My people are fully aware of this, as am I. It's something I've been working on wholeheartedly for this whole area. Don't believe the lies that are told to you. You Americans are told false news all the time. This is something that I've been working on. My point is, I don't live in a fantasy world, mate. I live in the real world. And this is something that I've been working on for quite a long time. Now that it's done, we're going to start putting manufacturing back in Southeast Asia and start making a profit and opening up that London pipeline again, which is very good for fiscal business and funding budgets for next year, right? Because again, we have all these countries now to fund, and you look at what I'm going to be spending on budgets fiscally, how much it's going to cost me, the events that are going to be paid for it, and everything else, and you're like, well, we need to really step it up a little bit and start repairing things that were broken a long time ago in the region. Well, that's what I've been doing. So welcome to real life. If you all wanted to see my progress for Southeast Asia, because I know you all have been so very jealous with the rest of the world and what's going on with everyone, right? But yes, I've been working very hard. My people have been working very hard. And now we have a brand new piece of the pie that's been set up for this region. And you know what? Now we're going from poverty to prosperity. And this is going to begin a brand new chapter for Southeast Asia and Hong Kong, for my HSBC contracts renewals, for my pipeline back to London, and for the global financial system itself. I'm going to start generating trillions of dollars in manufacturing. And you know what? That's a blessing for all corporate markets worldwide. Have a nice day, mate.